Closing down air, sea and land access to Qatar has added an economic dimension to the political decision to sever ties. Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain are Qatar's border states, so it looks more like an economic siege on the emirate.
This will affect movement of goods and people on these routes after closing borders. Qatar's access to the world is now cut off except by sea with Iran, which significantly increases the cost of transportation. And the embargo will also have its effect on the Qatari Airways and flights which depend a lot on its neighbours and on flying to different regions through Cairo.
Qatar Airways stands to lose its vital transit services as well. A key concern is that over 80% of Qatar's food needs comes through its feuding neighbours. There's been a stampede by locals to stock up food and essentials since the news broke out. The Gulf stock markets also plunged on Monday. But Egypt's EGX has remained bullish. Egypt-Qatari trade and investments are extremely low at a mere $500 million. But there's a 300,000 Egyptian workforce in Qatar who could be at risk.
The Egyptians in Qatar are technical specialists such as engineers and doctors. These are needed professions. The Egyptian and Qatari governments have made it a habit not to include these workers in their political disputes. But there might be a hasty and angry reaction from Qatar that could cause harm here or there.
Can the boycott by Qatar's neighbors influence the decisions of the ruling family?
The ruling elite are very obstinate. I don't think they will give up easily, but the people of Qatar itself, they will feel very frustrated if they are isolated for a long time. The pressure from the people itself is the only viable action to prove to the ruling elite in Qatar that their policy is not sustainable.
Those same nations had severed diplomatic ties with Qatar 2 years ago, but it has not been effective. Now they are using the economy as a political weapon to try to force Qatar to change its unfavorable policies. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.